Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the fourth layout in the Close to My Heart Timber Workshop kit. I'm going to go ahead and slowly, slower than normal, flip through the catalog where it's at and show you if you would like to pick it up. That's the code and price. This is the instruction kit. Now, like I said, we've already done the first four. We're on the fifth one. I think I may have said that wrong to begin with. I'm sorry. And it is this really cool octagon looking one. So that comes as part of the kit, and you just punch all the die kits out. So I did that prior to starting the page, and I had actually cut everything prior to starting the workshop. It was just easier. So we're going to start as the background with this beautiful wood grain paper that has that fun flannel on the back. And this collection is like a timber outdoorsy collection, and I do not have pictures. So right there where I just pointed, those three spots are where pictures are going to go. However, I'm going to leave it blank until I have some fall pictures to add with these beautiful collection. I am just going to grab the die cuts that came with the kit. So they were already punched out, or they're already die cut for you. You just had to punch them out. Super simple. And I'm just kind of getting them in the area that they show to go. Now, instead of adhering this down, the only thing that you're going to see me, you're supposed to adhere everything to the back of that cork looking piece there, and then with the pictures, and then you adhere everything down. So I'm going to adhere those three, the plaid, the red, and the blue big hexagons there, to the back of the cardstock. And I'm going to put it's section, it says it's supposed to go when it faces you, it's supposed to go in the bottom left. I'm going to glue it down to the bottom right. I'm going to go ahead and pull that background piece of paper out so I don't accidentally get glue in places that I don't want glue. Now I am using liquid adhesive here in my fine liner bottle. It is the Art Glitter Glue. It does dry completely clear and matte, so you can't see it as well as if it was shiny, but you can still tell that there is, adhesive on the page, so I don't want to get that on that beautiful wood grain. I am going to use some washi, and I'm going to tape these sides down just to make sure it sticks, because it's just a smidge bigger than the hole, so you really have to have it on point. And since I'm not going to be adhering everything down to the page right away, I'm going to make sure that those pieces don't get peeled off. Does that make sense? I hope I made sense in how I said that. Now I'm going to be working with the next cluster, which is supposed to go to the middle right, and I'm going to adhere it, because I'm working in the reverse, I'm going to adhere it to the middle left. And we're going to do the same thing here. We are going to go ahead and get the glue all around, and I'm just putting a very fine strip just so I don't make a huge mess. The Art Glitter Glue holds really well, so you don't need as much as you think. Less is more sometimes when it comes to adhesive. And again, we're just going to go ahead and use this washi tape, which is really, I have tons and tons and tons and tons of washi tape. When it first came out, I thought it was like the bee's knees, and I bought every possible piece of paper that I could, or tape that I could, and I had intentions of I was going to decorate my planner, which is how I got started back into scrapbooking. I got into using a planner again, which I just really like pens and paper. That's the type of person that I am. I love all kinds of pens. My fiance knows that. My mother knows that. If you know me, you know that you want to give me a little surprise, buy me a pack of cool, funky pens or paper, notebook, something, and I'm in hog heaven for a while like a little kid. So I started getting into the planner because the planner community had blew up on the Facebook, YouTube world, and I was just watching all these people decorate their beautiful planners, and I thought, oh, that's so much fun. I want to do that. I don't. I had bought so much stuff, and I used it, but I'm the type of person that I will use a planner. I use a planner every day, every single day. I get tired and bored of the same planner every single day. So, this past year, all of 2019, I forced myself to use the same planner. I used it all the way until October when I had switched to my holiday planner, which I get from Michaels from Recollections. It's in October. It's a 3-month calendar, and I find that is super fun. So I tried a different planner this year, 2020, and I made it to June, and I was like, I want a new planner because I needed, because I had started YouTube and I had needed a full page instead of a week on 2 page. I needed a page a day. So I have now dropped down to a 6-month page on a day planner. Could be drop down, upgrade, I'm not real sure. And I feel like 6 months is the max that I will use one planner, and I will move on because I will want a different planner. Something new will come out. But I don't really decorate it as much as you would think. I kind of use it as a planner. So I'm more into the pins and stuff. All right, so these 2 small octagons, the one that is the white with brown stripes there on the right, I popped up on foam tape. The brown one on the red, I laid flat because there are more decorative embellishments that go on the one I'm decorating right now, and I did not want it to get too crazy dimensional. You put the little cute heart, and you put another little sticker heart on that one. And I'm going to go ahead and take my white Jelly Roller pin, and I'm going to add just some fun little accent pieces in the white just to jazz her up a bit, and on the small heart as well. Now it is a chipboard cardboard type piece, so that first application kind of got sucked right into the material, so I put a second application on, and it went on just fine. Now I'm going to take this other chipboard piece, and because I noticed that the material was sucking in the liquid, I used just a tad bit more of the liquid adhesive, and I'm going to keep patting that firmly in place. If you push too hard because it's on the foam tape, it might roll around. I am also going to take this cute little deer head right here. Then he is also part of the wood chipboard piece, and I'm just going to cut up some of these smaller foam adhesives. I'm going to make sure to get it all on him so he can pop up on the plaid piece. And I will leave a link to my shop below if you would like to pick up this collection kit or anything that comes in the collection kit. All items are sold separate as well. You just get a little bit of a discount when you buy it as a pack. Alright, so I didn't have to speed this video up very much. I think I went just a tad. I cut off a couple minutes of the video. But you can tell I'm still going slower than if you sped it up to try to keep the videos to a decent amount of time to be watched. Sorry, I hit my camera there. This collection kit, these pages, all 6 of them so far, all 6 of them because there's only 6, came together very quick. I was very, very impressed. I'm going to take these wooden brown star hearts from the sticker sheet, and I put one on that side of the page, and then one goes right up here, and I believe there's another one too. And I'm just going to jazz up the stars with the white pen. Now I'm going to work on the title for the layout. Or I'm going to put, wait for it. Nope, I am going to work on the title. And the title for this are The Mountains Are Calling. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm trying to see right there, okay, where do I want it to end? Because that white, remember, is popped up on foam tape. So I just used my finger as a measurement, and then took my finger away because I was like, all right, we just start right there, and I'm going to test it out just to make sure. Like, all right, that will lay nicely together. And then I'm going to go ahead and load up the back of that with some foam tape. I don't make you watch that and I don't make you watch me take off all the backing. I do go ahead and get that stuck down. Now on the curly Q of the M, I do have foam tape, but I did not pull the release paper, so that when I put my photo in, I will be able to pull the release paper at that time. Now there are these cute little die cuts, and this is and I'm going to go ahead and use liquid adhesive just so I can get that centered, because I want it to be straight. So I do that on all 3 of these pieces. And if you hear little twinkle toes in the background, my puppies are walking down the hardwood floor at me, seeing if they can come on outside, but I can't let them out because you got to watch them. And I'm doing a voiceover, so in a couple seconds I will let them out after I'm done with the voiceover. Now the next thing that I do believe has to be done is we add this strip of zip strip, and it's this beautiful black and white check plaid, and it goes right up there at the top. I'm going to go ahead and use dry adhesive on that. Just trim off the top. I find it's easier to try to trim off the top than try to line it up. Sometimes I'll line it up though. And we're going to go ahead and bring back in the wooden piece. This is where it's going to go. I am going to go ahead and flip it back over. And we are going to just put the adhesive on the center piece so that photos can be tucked back in, but the layout is put together. And then once I have the pictures inserted, I will go ahead and put adhesive around the edges of this beautiful layout so that it is all adhered nicely down. There is not much else that I'm going to do this, if anything at all. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Please click that subscribe button and the bell next to it if you'd like to be notified of when I add new videos. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.